Khan Shalom Akim, as always, Kahal Alimlawi Hawba Hashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachakodash, and double honors to the great Muslim apostles as well. Today's topic will be more confidence against the world when your wisdom grows. Because we know, as we're in this truth as well, reading, always learning from the scriptures, we're still increasing in wisdom. And of course, part of that wisdom as well is also having the experience of going out in the highways and byways and also different things that Yahweh Hashem Yahshua may put in front of you, to face. So, for example, of course, different type of tests that you may have to go through, especially, for example, one of them being Akim being tested because of their jobs, to take the juice basically, if they don't take the juice, that means they have to get sacked, which some of them may have actually happened to. Some of that may have happened to certain brothers as well. So that's just an example of one of the tests. And of course, we're going to get tested even more in different situations too, with demons entering other vessels in order to test us to see whether we'll keep a stable frame of mind. So of course, having that wisdom is essential. That's pretty much the intention of this lesson, Akim. And of course, for you few sisters you watch as well. Yeah. So more confidence against the world when your wisdom grows. Let me get the first precept. And of course, this video will probably be a short video, just to get to the point. More confidence, because the thing is, as you grow in wisdom, you realize that your confidence is supposed to be directed towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, really, like especially for the Akim, that confidence, that wisdom that you have, that confidence in order to pretty much go out in the highways and byways. That's pretty much the main focus, and also produce fruit, and not in vain, not in things that will bring you vain glory as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So more confidence against the world, because of course the world, there are many temptations and traps that may shift Akim brothers, or try to shift brothers in their mindset or make them waver in their faith. But we know we've got to stay strong and keep going. We get to Psalms 90. Psalms 90. All sorts of temptation, man. Just gotta learn to deal with it. Okay, that's 40. 50 is down. 50. You know what, so okay, I need to check something quickly. Just get this thing right. Alright, so Psalms 90, let's XC, okay. 92, 91, 90, verse 12. So as it says in Psalms 90, verse 12, so teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. So of course, what it means to teach us to number our days is pretty much be productive during our time on earth. That's pretty much what it means. To focus on wisdom, that's really what it is. Day by day, to always be in that fervent spirit, as I said in the previous video, to keep applying our hearts to wisdom. And we know that the way to do that is to keep learning the scriptures, keep producing videos, and of course where you may have gaps in your knowledge, that's where you then learn it from. Like for example, if you may not know a particular breakdown, maybe it might be reincarnation or pertaining to the field of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or certain verses of which not many brothers may know, or when newer brothers come into the faith, of course they may not know it. then yeah, those are the ones where you need to learn those type of breakdowns, like of certain scriptures, and yeah, that's pretty much the main point. So I'll read it again. So it says in Psalms 90, verse 12, so teach us to number our days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Of course, hearts referring to the mind, which means that we're supposed to be dedicated to keep the process of increasing our wisdom. Because as we also increase our wisdom, our confidence to also go against the world will also increase as well. Because we know that in the mind, after knowing that this beast system is going to fall anyways, of course, also knowing that Esau Edom will be the servants under us, there will be no point in pretty much going into the world and also falling out of the truth as well. It will be worthless. That will be unwise. Which is why when we grow in this wisdom and know more from the scriptures, which is of course by the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that's how we then have stability in the truth. And of course, that's how we also have confidence to go against Esau Edom in the time to come, which we will need. Having that faith rooted, a strong foundation in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. God, let me get a few scriptures because this thing might cut off real soon. So Psalms 37 verse 30. Well, I might do a part 2, maybe. Depends. So Psalm 37 verse 30. 37 verse 30. 37. Okay, cool. Psalms 37. Salakia. I'll probably have to do a part 2 because I'm spending some time looking for the scriptures. Well, I could search it up here. I might as well. Psalms. Psalms 37, verse 30. So it says, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh judgment. So of course, us being hopeful, of trying to be the part of the hopeful elect, we're trying to be part of the righteous servants of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. So of course, whatever that comes out of our mouths should be wisdom, and of course should be of sound judgment as well. So Yakim, I might have to create another clip